this is...
Okay, I've got my stream running, and I've put my usual few messages up there. I'm ready to go to the briefing. You ready?
yeah, sorry, I was thinking I was slightly behind. I don't know why I'm sat in aircraft, engine running, waiting for you.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I'll have to...
Are there server requirements on this server, like making sure you've got labels switched on or something?
I don't know. I mean, I just flew it last night.
Because I don't have labels switched on. But then I guess it's German aircraft versus, or Axis versus Allies, so there's no requirement to see enemy Spitfires.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. At the moment, my track IR is all over the place. I'm just going to try and get in to settle that down. Okay, you're a couple of slots away from me on my right.
Yep. I don't think ATC is either switched on or caring about procedures, so I guess we just take the closest runway.
Yeah, which is for you probably you're about your 10 o'clock. That link taxiway at your 10 o'clock goes to the runway.
I'm actually trying to find me at the moment on the map.
You won't. I don't think it marks you.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that makes it more difficult as well. But this is gradually settling down.
So where are we?
No, Nova Risk or something.
Okay,
like that.
far. So on the far left. Okay, with the blue the blue target on the map.
Eh?
On the map, there's a blue bullseye. I guess that's where we...
Yeah, that's right. And the airfield is to our north, i.e. directly in front of us. We're going to move to the left and go up that taxiway, turn right onto the runway.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get an idea of actually where the airstrip is. Oh, right, okay, there it is. So we are going up. So we're going towards what, Krimsk?
I haven't looked at the map yet. Probably, yeah. You're
Okay.
gonna go northeast, northwest.
Okay, northwest. Okay, because there's an orange circle on the map. That must mean that's the engagement area.
Possibly. I'm just gonna get
Villain.
this. Yeah. Oh, I'll see if I can see the map. I think it might have settled down enough.
Actually, scrub what I was saying about the orange circle that's disappeared. The nearest airfield that is to the north in any direction is Krimsk, and that's northeast.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. But if you go to the briefing, open the briefing window, and I think you'll get more info.
Okay.
I'm going to try that. Yeah, on the briefing window you get where
so
our
Krimsk
units are on there.
and Anapa.
Yeah, I'm gonna, before you get to Anapa, on the coast, target number 3. There are some ground units to shoot up there.
Eh?
Are you on the briefing? If you open the briefing window, you'll see that.
Right. Oh, it doesn't. Right.
Right, I'll be getting started because I'll hold you up otherwise. That P-51 in front of you, or just went past you, will show you where the airfield is, the runway is.
I didn't see the P-51. Oh, okay, I've just seen it moving. So it's out, forward, left, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Just setting a couple of things. Rolling.
Yeah, likewise, just in front of you, I think.
Yeah, you are. So as you take off, you can either go to the right, gain some hour, or you can go out over the sea. I actually feel that you're less noticeable over the sea, oddly, because the sea is pretty dark. On one of the radio channels, and I don't know which one, you should get information about enemy aircraft. I couldn't find it yesterday.
It's D, I believe.
Which switch position? Which mode?
I assumed it had to be on the far right.
Okay, well that's where I'm at the moment.
Achtung! Feindliche Flugzeuge über unsere Truppen in ZQ-47.
Yeah, that's the target.
Achtung! Feindliche Flugzeuge über unsere Truppen in
But you should be able to get it
ZQ-47
in
erkannt.
English. That's obviously talking to the Germans, isn't it?
Feindliche Flugzeuge über unsere Truppen in ZQ-47 erkannt. Achtung! Feindliche Flugzeuge über unsere Truppen in
I'm telling the Germans
ZQ-47
that there
erkannt.
are enemy aircraft.
Achtung! Feindliche
and where they
Flugzeuge
are.
über unsere Truppen in ZQ-47 erkannt.
Perhaps it's not supposed to be on A then, but
Feindliche Flugzeuge
in the
über
briefing
unsere
it does
Truppen in
say enemy air
ZQ-47
on
erkannt.
D.
We'll have to turn the radio off because he's drowning you out. Oh, he's stopped. Go on, say again.
Achtung!
Enemy aircraft on D, according to the briefing.
Oh, yeah, well, it's actually given German information.
Friendly target warnings in on 4th channel of radio station.
Yeah, but as you probably heard if you went there, I assume you did,
Yes.
it's in German.
Yeah, I don't know then. Okay, do you want to get in the air?
Yep. I'll let you go and I'll follow up. Someone's queue jumping.
Right, attempting to roll now.
Okay.
Not the best, but I'm up. I'm just flying straight off of the airstrip at the moment, so I'm just off to the on the coast, passing on my right.
Yeah, I'm seeing a dot in front, well not a dot, an aircraft in front of me. I think it must be you. I know there was another guy that went up.
Yeah, I've got no idea where he went.
There is a dot further on, about 1 o'clock. Could be enemy or it could be him. He was in a spit. don't think we're gaining on him, so I think that's probably the one that took off in front of us. I'll have you at my 2 o'clock.
Okay.
That dot in front is pulling away, so he's going the same place as we are, I think.
Yeah, so if they're hang on a minute, which way did we take off? It must have been southwest.
Yeah, sort of southwest, and we're cutting round to northwest.
Yeah, okay. So that must mean we're coming up to Abre Due.
Hold on. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Alvaro Duso or something.
Yeah, because there's quite a thick inlet on the map going inland from the coast, and I think I'm flying over that, right?
I assume I'm ahead of you, am I?
Behind.
Behind you? Oh.
Well, I took off first, didn't I? Unless you overtook me.
Yeah, I did. Because I saw you at my 2, and then I went past.
Right, okay.
I was on
I
boost
didn't need to
8.
go past. Oh, okay. I wasn't on boost 8. I am now, and I can see you in front.
Okay. I'm holding it back just under boost 8. There were about 20 odd people in this battle altogether, I think, and that'll be a mix, obviously, of Allies and Axis.
Yeah.
I hit some of these targets the other night and got shot down on the way back. And on the other one, I did a head-on with a 190, and I got him, but unfortunately there was an immediate collision.
Oh. Mm. How'd you get your packet and ping and all that lot up? I can't remember.
I don't know. I've only got my FPS. Oh, if you hit your apostrophe, that shows you that includes that. Ping is a separate second column.
Yeah, I've got a 72 then. I didn't see what yours was.
Mine's 73.
It feels very jittery, but I don't know if that's because of my thumbstick constantly twitching for some reason tonight. It's particularly intrusive.
Oh. I don't know how far ahead I am, but I'm seeing a bunch of white buildings now, like a proper little city on the coast. The ground units are just before you hit the buildings, basically to the left of that area.
Right, okay, I can see the area. I can see you. I've been sitting at boost 10 to catch up.
Okay.
But I'm going to drop back down to boost 8.
Okay, you should see me go in if that's any help. I'm going to move out to sea and attack from seaward inland.
Yep.
That way you'll see where the units are, assuming they're not all been destroyed. There's no smoke there, so I don't think they have been destroyed. But there are some anti-aircraft units there. I'm just seeing the dots now of those units. I'm going to carry on along the coast a bit and then attack directly from the sea area. I'm saying there's no smoke. It might be because they've all been totally destroyed. I'm making a turn and going in. I would say they're not all totally destroyed. If you could see me, I'm going to be firing very soon. Someone's shooting at me.
That's fine, because I can drop in behind him if I can actually see him. Oh no, it's a ground unit that's firing. No, it wasn't. I think that might have been in there. Oops, freeze. Go back.
I hit the unit that was shooting at us. He's on fire. Not sure where you are. Let me know.
I'm not sure if I'm following. Well, I'm not sure if I'm following someone or who it is that I'm following. Don't think that's you.
There is someone behind me. You're coming from land. If you're coming from land, then you're following me.
Yeah, that was you. Just fired, but fortunately missed.
Right, I'm going for the ground units again now.
Yeah, I've lost you again.
Can you see the ground units?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can see a bit of area where they were, where you were firing at.
I'm going to be firing now or soon. Oh, they've all been destroyed.
Yeah,
I think they're all wrecks.
A little bit rough.
I think they're all wrecks, except for the one that was left to shoot at us.
Right.
2 units have been hit. Did you attack anything?
No.
Yes, I did attack a second one, but I didn't know if I'd hit him, or maybe I did. There's nothing shooting up at us now.
No.
I think all the units, all the ground
Something
units.
coming in. I've got something coming in. Firing at the ground. Was that you?
Not me, but if he's firing at the ground in this area, it must be ours.
It must be the 47 then that took off earlier.
I'm
Firing at someone.
Are you heading out to sea? No. Are you
No,
heading
I'm
along
cutting
the...
underneath you at the moment.
Okay, that's...
Cutting underneath you. See? Oh, that's an aerial. Okay.
Right, there's something up there.
Well, I'm not sure if it...
I think it's a P-51, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, if it was hitting the ground, that's probably the one that took off with us.
Don't think it is hitting the ground because there's nothing for it to shoot at. It had a yellow nose, but I think the P-51's had a yellow nose.
Yeah, I can see the nose. Can't see enough of anything else.
I can't see the Ally stripes, but I think it is a P-51. Yeah, that's a P-51. I'm still following him round, but...
Yeah, I can just about make out the star. Yeah, single black stripe on the wing next to the fuselage, on either side.
Okay, whereabouts are you?
Over the sea,
I'm
just
seeing
turn.
2. I'm seeing 3 aircraft, hold on. I'm seeing one that's just gone over the coast, one that's gone higher. Did you just cross over the coast and head back towards the units?
I've got someone coming in behind me.
Yeah, I think that might be the P51, but I've also thought...
I had someone in front of me, and I'm pretty sure that was the 51. Unless I just got all my targets mixed up.
I've got something in front of me. I don't think it's a P51. Because I don't think the P51 uses the camo. I actually can't tell what aircraft it is at all, whether it's friendly or not. I'm following the P51, I'm sure. There might be two P51s. There's no Russian aircraft on our side, is there?
Potentially there is. There become the high airfield.
I didn't get all that.
I can't remember what I was saying. I was trying to dodge a building.
You said something about an airfield, and I think I'm following the P51. Heading out to sea.
I've got no idea what direction I'm going in at the moment.
There is a dot over their airfield at the moment. Okay, can you make your way back to where those units were, so that we can meet up?
So I'm just... I'm flying as a landmark. I'm currently flying over what looks like a stadium.
Okay, I can see the stadium. I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm just coming over it right now.
Unless there's
right over the top.
I
right over the top.
I can see you.
Just about flying around the area of destroyed ground units.
Well, I think I've just crossed you.
Okay, yeah.
But something else went past.
Yeah, something just flew past me.
I can see it. I think it's that P51 again.
So I didn't trim out, so I'm constantly nose down in.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest that that was a P51, but I don't know where you are again now because I broke off to follow you. I'm heading back towards.
Yeah, there's a couple of buildings with bright green roofs. I'm just about to fly over those two buildings. It's like copper roof type green.
I can't see. Is that? Oh yeah, hang on. I'm seeing one with a slope.
I think I'm off your 3. I think I'm off your 3. Yeah, I am. You're just flying over the top of me. so I'll just tuck him behind. Oh, you got gunfire, watch out. Red tracer.
From the ground or from an aircraft?
No, aircraft.
Well, that sounds, if it's red tracer, it sounds as though it's ours shooting at me.
Okay, well the other two then aren't, because he was shooting at them.
Okay. But I'm circling now, completely lost where you are. Hang on. Oh, I'm seeing 4 aircraft.
This is incredibly difficult to see anything, more so than War Thunder actually.
Yeah.
What doesn't help is the fact that my thumbstick is twitching, so just when I get a lock on something, it twitches and I can't see it.
Yeah. Well, I just saw 4 aircraft. I can now only see 1. There's one flying over the area. I'm pretty sure that I'm looking at the P-51 again. I'm turning back towards the ground units area.
Okay.
Only as a landmark.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on heading 24, going directly to the land units, ground units. Currently got the copper buildings, copper sloped roofs to my right.
Okay. Oh, must be similar area, but oh now I can see them.
I'll take a right turn, slow right turn around. Or I can go straight, U-turn and I'll turn and fall in behind.
Okay, I'll turn. Can you see me?
Not yet, but... Are you low or high?
I'm lower than you. I'm off to your 4, 3. Should be seeing me now. I've lost you.
Yeah, same. Well, if we head in the same general direction. Oh, yeah, I've got you. I've got
the
you.
stadium.
You're flying over the stadium.
I am now. Not right over it, but I'm approaching and I'm virtually over it.
Yeah, I can see you. I've got you. I'm gonna throttle back and try and move around so that I come in behind.
Okay. There is a ground smoke at my 1 o'clock as I fly in this direction. And their airfield is off to our
2 air targets. I've got 2 aircraft. Now I don't know which one is... I want to hit the wrong button. And now I can't see either.
Okay, UK where I'm flying straight, I'm going to make a turn and do a 180 or 360 in fact, because I think you're behind me.
Well, watch out, because there is another aircraft. There is another aircraft in the local area.
Yeah, and I know the P-51 was there. I've just found the P-51, he's in front of me.
Okay,
Found another
I'm still flying straight. Still flying straight on heading of 0.
I found another aircraft that might be going to the P-51, or it might be another P-51. I'm flying 33. An aircraft just dived, I think.
Something was just firing at me. No idea what though. Oh, it's ground units. There's more ground units.
Oh, you near the airfield?
Apparently.
Yeah, because they've got a ground units for sure. I've just seen something dive down and towards the airfield effectively.
I turned off of the airfield because I didn't realise what was going on. Thumbstick is driving me nuts.
I'm getting a lot of interrupted sound.
Thumbstick is driving me nuts. It is unbelievably twitchy tonight.
I got something on my 6, I think, and I don't think it's ours.
Heading?
Can't look.
I suppose it wouldn't have helped anyway, because I'd need to work out what the reverse heading of that was.
Something just shot out and hit. Oh, frozen.
Okay, I can see a dot going high. It's going high. Which I've now lost.
109, and I'm following him, but I'm struggling because I'm losing all sound and everything.
Huh.
Fired my guns, got a freeze, lost him. Think I've found him again.
Oh, hang on. Okay, I've got 2 dots high.
I've got definite targets, but I'm really struggling in terms of how the computer's behaving.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get in some form of packet loss, which is why it's so difficult and it gets a bit juddery.
Man, this is a P-51. It's like a Russian P-51 or something.
Well, Russians are on our side. They were just flying out of Krimsk or whatever it was.
Okay. Well, I'm not dead sure now as to what I was going for. I think, well, the first one I felt pretty sure was one of theirs. I didn't fire at the other one because although he was in front of me, I suspected he was ours. Are you flying along the coast southwest?
I'm at the end of their runway, but pretty much I was trying to see if I can see where their gun positions are.
Right, be careful because they are, once they do get home in on you, they're dangerous.
I wasn't sure if it was a server no to attack ground units that defend the airfield. Oh, hang on, I've got something. Okay, I've got something steaming or smoking in front of me.
Okay, well I'm seeing possibly you, but I'm not seeing a smoker, so Perhaps that's not you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
hang on, I
definitely
am seeing
smoking.
something. I think I am seeing
I've got
you.
a smoker. I've got a smoker following a non-smoker. Hang on, 2 non-smokers, 3 non-smokers and a smoker. Smoker is on the right wing. It looks like a Spitfire. Are you smoking?
Say again?
Are you smoking?
Well, not to my knowledge. I just looked behind
You
me,
got
I
a
didn't
lot.
see.
No, it's the Spitfire. You're smoking. Right wing.
I've got holes in it.
Yeah, you got stuff coming out the holes potentially.
Probably fuel. Do they have? I can't remember where the tanks are. In which case, I would probably need to return.
It's the wing tip rather than the wing.
I can see my green nav light slightly
Yeah.
through the wing, so there's a hole in the wing that's allowing
Yeah.
me to see it. So I'm probably going to need to, for safety, get some altitude and go back.
Yeah.
That was really frustrating because I'm sure I did have a 109 in front of me, but it kept freezing, completely freezing for a few seconds. And then that, when you're in that situation, a few seconds means you've lost them completely.
Yeah.
We might still encounter enemy aircraft on the way back.
Yeah, I'll follow you in then.
Okay.
I have lost you because I thought something was coming across me, but
Yeah, I'll
3
my
black
boots-
stripes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
one
can
of the
actually see you from a distance.
One of the aircraft that I suspected initially might be a 109. They had like green and dark brown or black caps across the wing. I think it might have been one of the Yaks or something like that. MiG, I can't remember what they got.
No, I can't remember what they're flying.
And I wouldn't actually recognise them anyway because I don't know them.
Well, looking at the player list... No, there can't be a Yak. There isn't a Yak in the game, is there?
Don't know, that's what I'm saying. There might be a
I think
MiG.
there is.
What about MiGs? This had square clipped wings as opposed to the Yaks and the other ones seem to normally have pointed wings like diamond shaped wings. So maybe this is a MiG with square
Well,
cut wings.
Listed in the player list, like if you hit your apostrophe, you've got 109s, P-51D, 190, Spitfire. And that's it. Although I have lost you now. Although I presume you're going back to the airstrip anyway.
Yeah, I'm going back. Oh, if I climb, you might get a silhouette of me against the sky.
Actually, I think I'm just seeing the steam or whatever it is. Yeah, I've got whatever your contrail is all about. Perhaps it is just a contrail caused by the
I
hole.
wouldn't have thought at this altitude. And certainly not off just one wing. I am
No, I
seeing...
mean the fact that you've got a hole in the wing is going to leave you exposed to surfaces, isn't it?
Well, I suppose that might. Would that cause a contrail? I don't know. Either way, probably not best to fight with.
Yeah.
Not that we've
But-
actually got as far as actually fighting.
No. But I mean, that said, if it's not a P-51 and it's not a Spitfire, it's Axis.
Yeah, well, see the P51, if I remember right, is a bit clipped on the wings, isn't it? And it could be just the coloration, that the camo that's throwing it out for me. P51 has square cut wingtips, as does the 109, of course.
I'm seeing stuff.
Say again?
Seeing stuff going on behind me. I think one plane got shot down.
Are you still seeing me?
Still seeing you?
Yeah, are you still seeing me? Oh yeah, I've got something behind me, I assume that's you.
Yeah, I can't see you either. I've lost you.
I'm
but
turning slightly out to sea. I'm making a bigger turn in case, no, something's shooting at me.
I'm seeing nothing.
I don't know where he went. I was nearly blacking out, otherwise I might have been able to engage you. There is stuff going on behind me.
You must have turned or something, 'cause I'm not seeing you or anything else.
Keep losing it. Every time I turn, I'm losing it. He might have turned back because of... No, he hasn't, because something just hit me.
Have you got any landmarks to them there? Just as a reference?
Just that I'm approaching the last mound of land before the airfield.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you turned out to sea.
Well, yeah, but I've been all over the place since then. I'm on his. I'm getting on his 6.
That's it. I'm still not seeing anything.
The tables are turned because I'm now on his 6. I'm heading northwest-ish along the coast now.
I think I'm going to need to keep a protractor somewhere, circle protractor.
Tossing and turning around there, so I don't know which direction to go. Well, I'm still basically heading towards our airfield. There's a P51 below me, but there was a 109 or something shooting at me, which I keep losing every time I turn. I lose him. So if you're further back, watch out, because he'll be probably attacking you. He might not come for me now because I'm getting close to the airfield.
Yeah, but so I haven't been seeing anything. I might have just seen something.
Have you been heading sort of southwest along the coast?
Yeah. Got something flying out to sea, and I've got something flying coming in from the sea.
Right, well, one could be enemy, and the other one will be a P-51, I believe.
I've got 2, 3 in front of me.
I might be one of them. I'm alongside the
2.
airfield.
Someone's about to crash.
I'm just trying to lose speed now, making a turn to come in from the correct end of the runway. Final approach. Oh, I'm a bit hot. Gear down.
There's aircraft all over the place. What is going on?
Flaps. Too much brake. Dipped my nose down and broke my prop. I'm going to repair and rearm.
Yeah, something just crashed, but it's not actually saying who's going down, so you've got no idea what's going on.
No.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Request repair.
Copy.
Right, well, I'm sitting off the right of the runway, repairing. I've been refueled and rearmed. Are you close to the airfield now?
I am, but there's
Rearming
loads of
complete.
aircraft in the air.
I'm seeing 3
And-
aircraft. 4.
I don't seem to be able to turn. Everything is very sluggish.
Ah, I did end up tightening up my curves on the further my roll. Because that seemed a bit slack. I'm down to 21 FPS, not in fact 11 FPS a bit earlier on, so I don't know what have I forgotten.
Okay, I've got gunfire. I'm just not sure who's firing at who yet.
Okay, and I've just seen that I've got XL running. That won't help. Oh, and paint. Sorry, so you're seeing firing going on where you're at?
Well, I saw some gunfire. I've got 3 aircraft in front of me.
Okay.
Back along the coast, north or northwest, but I can't keep up to them, and if I push my engine much more, it will burn.
Okay. Right, well I've just got rid of XL and paint, and I'm sure that neither of those applications running with this will have actually helped the performance. Got 40 seconds to complete repair or to begin repair.
Alright, I'll turn off these two because I can't catch up, they're just pulling away from me.
Okay.
So I'm just flying past the little bay prior to the last hill.
Right, that's a shallow bay, yeah. So you're south of Glebowsko.
Yeah, sorry, I zoomed out too far, I couldn't see that place name.
Right.
So I might as well come in and refuel and rearm.
Yeah.
Not that I've fired anything more than about 4 rounds.
Yeah. I did fire at the other guy, but I don't think I got any hits. Because at that
Well, I
time
fired
was
once at you and once at possibly something.
Right. Well, when I tried firing at the guy that I know was an enemy, because he was shooting at me and he had green tracer,
No.
I don't think I hit him, but it was, my system was staggering about too much, I think. But hopefully,
Right.
now that I've closed XL on paint, forgot about them, hopefully now I've done that, it'll improve. Right, well I believe I'm repaired.
Coming in on finals.
Okay. Are you going round or coming straight in?
Straight in.
Okay.
Straight in and... What? My gear is up. Gear didn't retract. Gear didn't lower. I must have bounced a button. So now I need a repair as well.
I forgot to put my mixture to off to start. So when I pushed my button, instead of turning it to run, it turned it off. So it didn't start. So now I've sorted that, and hopefully it should run this time.
Hang on, why? Can you not jump into just another aircraft?
Well, I can, but then I've got a taxi. I'm right
No, I
next to
mean,
there.
can you?
Can you?
I've
I guess you can.
I damaged irreparably my aircraft to the point like it was going to drive me nuts with the sound, and I couldn't be bothered with it.
Okay.
So I've jumped into another role, but now I'm just sat on the airfield spinning.
Did you choose a different role?
Pretty sure. Yeah, I selected an empty one. I'll try it again. Okay, now I've done it. But I do need a very quick comfort break, so I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I heard you speak, but I
Okay,
didn't hold
yep.
it.
Sorry, I was just saying I was back.
Oh, okay. Right, well, I'm sitting on the second taxiway, about to get onto the runway. So a taxiway that you've rolled past when you're taking off from where we took off before. I'm sitting on that second one.
No, I'm not sure where that is. What bay are you at?
I'm not in a bay, I'm on a taxiway.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
what,
I'm at your
what
12
group
o'clock.
of bays? What group of bays are you near? 9
So-
to 16 area.
I don't know, the same as where we were before, I believe.
Okay, that's the 9
have
to
you got
16,
your
I
engine?
think.
Have you got your engine running?
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm at your 12 o'clock. But you might not be able to see me very easily. So you'll be looking back
Right,
at
so I
your
didn't... No, not sure. I'll roll forward, see what I can see.
Okay. I'm not getting my map. I'm getting my kneeboard, but not getting a map.
Oh, okay, right, I can see you. So you're at the short end of the runway, so you'll have to do a turn round, yeah?
No, I'm just a little further forward from where we took off before.
Yeah,
I'm
wasn't
getting
that
my
the short end of the runway?
No, it's the full runway that we took off from before.
No, we must... If you... Oh, because you can't see the map.
I'm seeing an aircraft with lights on. Yeah, I can see the map now, it's alright, I was pushing the wrong button. And you're just rolling. You're turning to the right.
Yeah, it's because I left my engine throttled up whilst I was looking at the map. Right, okay, so as far as I can work out, we're at the north end of the runway, next to the bays, numbered 09 to 16.
Hold on. Well, that sounds right, actually, yeah.
So we're at the short end of the runway, and you're facing north.
I don't know what you mean by the short end of the runway. 9 to 16.
Well, as much as we're at the end of the runway, and you're facing to the end of the runway, not the other end of the runway. Unless
I'm facing southeast. I'm on that first taxiway, the one that you'll fly past when you take off. There's a taxiway on your right.
have you just...
So when you get to the threshold, I will be at your 1 o'clock, sitting on this taxiway. You are now at my 9 o'clock, well, 8 o'clock maybe. That is you, it has to be you, because there's lights on. I think most people don't bother with the lights. I'm now at your 3 o'clock.
Right, so you'll need to turn right to
Yes.
face the long end of the runway, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perhaps it was just my perspective. It looked like you were facing further left than you are.
Oh, right. I'm facing straight out onto the runway, so I'll let you go and then I'll get rolling.
If I can put up with this stick, this is unbelievably jerky today.
Oh. Is it worth looking at the possibility of getting new pots?
Maybe.
steady. Brakes off.
No, I've messed it up. I messed it. Yeah, I messed it up. I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to do, but I messed it up either.
I know that you tend to have your brake on until, don't you? But I don't do that. Oops, someone just crashed. Wow. That's quite a crash. It's a German aircraft. It's just crashed on our field. Yeah, I just take my brake off and throttle up. I don't let the boost build to 8 and then take the brake off.
Right. No, I don't know what I was doing. It's normally a lot more controlled than that.
Right, I'm coming up.
Yeah, I'll have to recalibrate my road.
Couldn't hear that. Hold on. I'm seeing your dot, I believe. Just to close the cockpit and then I can settle down. Right, so maybe you could repeat what you were saying because I didn't catch it.
I can't think what I said now. Sorry, that wasn't important.
No, I can hear you speak, but with the engine noise and the cockpit open and all that, I wasn't able to understand what you were saying.
Yeah, no, I think I need to recalibrate my rudder.
Oh, right. My frame rate still isn't excellent. I'm getting 22 to 35 at the moment.
What was the key for that?
Control pause. I don't know if you just went round the corner, but I think I've lost you.
I drifted inward over the land a little bit, but I'm still on the coast.
Okay, I'll climb a bit and perhaps I'll find you. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, I see you. Well, I'm either seeing you or seeing someone that's about to go on your 6. I think it's you. Are you curving inland again?
No. Well, not that I can. Fighting with trim at the moment.
Well, I just had an aircraft cross my path and it's that same one. He might be on my 6. Oh, well, I'm getting freezes almost. It's that jerky. What's going on? But I can't tell. I don't know whether he's a friendly. I just can't. It might be a P51 with a different paint job.
Well, both our pings seem to be moderately acceptable in the early 70s.
Yeah.
I'm pulling a 180 to see if I can find you for a start.
And that aircraft must still be in the area, so I've got to just keep turning. I don't want to fly straight. I'm not seeing him. I get a feeling it's a P51 with a funny paint job.
Well, you'd have thought that all the paint jobs would be fixed so that it was identifiable as who's who. Otherwise you have to know all the paint jobs for all the aircraft, which would be daft.
Yeah.
Are you over the sea still, or land?
I'm over land at the moment. There's some rough rocky ground.
Yeah, I'm just flying over a peak that's got stuff like that. And a second peak, and a third that's got trees on the top.
I'm seeing one with trees on the top, which is probably the third one.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing you.
I'm just coming up to the trees.
I see you. I've got you.
Okay, where are you?
Behind you.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I can just about see you. Okay, 180 then?
Yep. To the left?
180.
Or right?
Right, sorry, yeah.
Following the lane.
So I just go to do one thing and then the stick starts kicking around and it gets really distracting and I sort of lose what I'm doing.
Alright. I'm right in your six now.
Turn complete.
Off to your right.
Yep.
But an eyeball, I like to get an eyeball on whatever that was that I was trying to find. So keep an eye on the six as well.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the paint job I'm talking about was like green with black stripes, similar to what you see on a Russian aircraft in War Thunder, but perhaps straighter stripes instead of like black swirly or curvy sort of paint as one of the colours. It was sort of straight lines across the wing. Took a long look behind me, now I've lost you.
I thought I was flying in a straight line.
Yeah, well Well, it's not possible that I moved because of the fact I was looking behind me. But I definitely can't see you anyway. Landmarks.
I'm not sure. Hang on a minute. All of a sudden, I'm getting massive nose down.
The trim's good.
It was. I was pretty much. Yeah, I was pretty much level. It's nose up.
Yeah, so I'm
It's
saying
like-
your nose up and down is one slightly less than one division up.
Yeah, but I'm like really as if it's pushing the nose all the way down. And if I look at my control input, that is also indicating nose up. But if I let go of the stick, I drop almost instantly into a rate 4 dive.
So get your, if it's not already, get your nose up to one division, actually on one division nose up. So then pull it up and then see what it does. So pull yourself level and then see what happens.
It's already on 1 division.
Right, so pull yourself up level, then let go, and is it still diving?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Canopy
It's like,
closed?
it's like all of a sudden something broke.
I suppose it's possible.
There's no way of telling, is there?
I don't think so. What are you going to do, go back?
No, I've got it. In an attempt to get my stick to stop twitching, flip to flaps. Because flaps were down.
Oh, right. Right, I was pointed directly at their airfield, so I'm turning a 180 to turn away. So I'm heading back to where we came, roughly.
I'm just east of the coastal town with the ground. So I'm turning towards the coastal town with ground units.
Okay. Can't see you, but I'll hang on.
Basically heading towards where that ground unit clutched.
I'm seeing 3 aircraft in that area. Well, north of that area. There's a lake north of that area. Right, a funny shaped lake. I'm seeing 3 aircraft in that area. I suspect that they're not all friendly.
A lake behind a coastal wall.
I don't know. Possibly. I've turned to follow one.
Well, is it massively inland or is it on the coast?
It's close to the coast. So if you look on the map at where those ground units are that we were shooting at, it'll be sort of a bit northwest of that.
Yeah, so it looks like.
109.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a lake generated by a coastal wall. Okay, hang on, what's
It's a
that?
funny shape.
I've got a smoking unit, 2 smoking units. One's down. Got another one in the air.
I think I might have a 109 in front of me.
Green tracer.
There?
Green tracer.
I
Green tracer?
I'm not seeing any bullets.
No,
any
what is
shooting.
green tracer?
Oh, normally Axis. I'm trying to stay on this, what I think is a 109.
I think you just overtook me.
I'm heading
You got a
up
red
the
tail?
coasts to Red
Oh.
Rock.
You got a red tail? You haven't, have you? I just had someone shoot past me with a red tail.
No, I don't think so. But I don't know that the Axis aircraft are like that. Maybe a P-51.
Right, well, I know something in front of me is enemy.
You know, okay.
Because it just shot someone down.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an aircraft with red and green coloration. Red on the tail, green on the body, almost a lime green. And it appears to be chasing a 109 with red it is firing red tracer.
I just fired.
Just do a burst
again.
again.
I've lost him. Always happens, I turn and I lose him.
Right, I'm not following you. It must be someone else I'm behind.
Okay. I was climbing, I'm turning and diving, all sorts at the moment. 'Cause I'm trying to find the guy that I just fired at, who I'm sure was a 109. I'm trying to find him before he gets on my 6, because I doubt if he's lost me. I'm flying above their airfield actually. I'll have to head away from that. Hopefully I'm high enough that the AAA won't be able to do too much to me.
I have no idea what the hell this is. Red nose. Sorry, yellow nose. Red stripes on next to the fuselage. Red tail.
I would say that's a P-51. The P-51 is a fat underbelly where it scoops the air, if you can get to a point where you can see that.
It's gone.
Well, I'm there.
But it had no markings on it.
Oh. Well, I'm about 13,000 feet, not too far away from their airfield, and totally no idea where that guy went. We did a head-on, and I think neither of us hit the other.
Right.
Sort of 14,000 feet. I've got no idea what happened to those guys. Whereabouts you with respect to the airfield, if we can do that? There.
Wait one, sorry, just shot in front of me. I suspect yet another P-41. Oh no, hang on, what's this? Red nose. That's one of them.
Whereabouts are you?
No idea yet. Possible second target. Hit one.
What altitude are you at?
Low. My usual sort of altitude. I'm near the radio mast, I think. That is near the stadium.
Okay. I'm turning back towards that direction now.
Yep.
Can't see the mast yet, I can't remember exactly where it is. I'm seeing the stadium. I'm down to 4,000 feet now.
Got 3 aircraft area on top of me. I'm near the coastal wall.
Near the coastal wall, so you come away from that area where the ground units were.
Hard to tell, hang on. Right, based on the waterworks nearby, I'm taking hits from something. Right, based on the waterworks, I am just over Anapachimbrooka. And possibly about to stall out because I'm lagging and I wasn't watching where I was going. I'm safe. Oh, something just broke.
I don't know even where the water works, so I can't find it.
But just look on the map for Anapachimbrooka. There's some a weird configuration of water systems. But I'm going to go down anyway because I think I just blew my engine up. Yep, my throttle's racing, so...
Might just be your prop pitch gone.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've done it. But the engine's going to die before then anyway.
See where you're talking about on the map.
Say again, sorry?
can't see where you're talking about. I'm looking on the map, but I can't see anything. Are you over that sort of funny shaped lake that's got the thin strip between it and the sea?
That's got the area that has the water system that I was talking about.
Where are you with respect to that?
I am now probably south of that, following the coast back to the airfield because I'm smoking.
Okay, and have you... Where are you with respect to their airfield?
Nowhere near it.
Oh, well in that case I'm completely lost as to where you are.
Well, CK67 is on the coast.
Right, so you're in CK67, yeah?
Was, but now more like maybe CK66, so moving south.
Okay. I'm going in the right direction.
Currently over the water.
Yeah, I am.
You should be able to see if you're low enough, and I'm 200 feet.
Oh, you right, you can say smoking, do you mean like steaming more like?
Well, I can see black smoke.
Right, I'm seeing a stream of something white, which I think must be you.
No.
And that's something that I'm seeing is just sort of over the sea. There's a point of land jutting out into the sea. It's that sort of region.
Yeah, sort of rocky scrub.
I can't see that much detail, but I'm sure that is you. But it's, to me, the thing you're dragging behind you is white still. There might be black closer to the aircraft, but it's as it tails away from the aircraft, it's white.
All I can see is black from cockpit anyway. Right. I am possibly actually no. Yeah, you must be. You know where I am because you can see the smoke. Or whatever it is.
Yeah, I can see whatever it is. Yeah, CK, yeah, perhaps 66, something like that. Maybe CK75.
Yeah. I think you've also got tail damage.
Was that from being shot at by an aircraft or from ground?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think I got close enough to the airfield to get hit by that. I think that was one or two enemies. Or maybe someone hitting me by mistake.
Yeah. I know that there was definitely something that I was chasing, so that 109, but I lost him.
Although clearly I failed to hit anything because my score is still 0.
So's mine.
I know, I was
I've got 8 and 1 ground unit, sorry. Or 8 because I've got 1 ground unit.
Yeah.
Take it your speed's down.
Going 200.
Okay, well I'm at 260 at the moment, that's why I'm catching up.
All the temperatures are within acceptable. RPM is about 27, sitting at boost 2.
Okay. There's a green mound. That last green mound.
Yeah.
That's just round there. That's where the airfield is.
Yeah.
Actually, they've only got 1 unit left. Well, one enemy aircraft at the moment.
No.
Pincer 1-1 and a 109.
He was the one that crashed up on runway.
Oh, right. I'm high and to about your 4 or 5.
Let's see.
Well, I'm only seeing you probably because of the long right streamer. Oh, I'm just seeing the black dot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think closer to the aircraft I am seeing black.
Which must mean I'm losing oil.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
What's the oil gauge supposed to be at? Is that oil pressure, the red one?
No, the red one is boost.
No,
Orange one is temp.
The
The
rectangle.
slider, sorry. I can't read it. It's oil something. I think it's temperature. Although the other one's...
No, oil temperature is the yellow one.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
I've
I'm
got
coming in on finals.
temperature of 90 and pressure of 90-ish.
I've got 120 and about 75. Coming in on finals now.
Okay.
Put my gear down this time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got wing damage.
Well, it looks like you're making it.
And considering I had wing damage, that was incredibly gentle.
All the lights have just come on the runway. They weren't on before. I'm sure I just saw them all come on.
Blimey.
Are you able to move off the runway to repair or not?
Just onto the grass, yeah.
Okay, I might as well come in then. Must have burnt some fuel if nothing else. I fired a few bullets, but not much. When you open the cockpit, it actually makes me almost feel chilly.
I think I'll have to make a clip of that, because considering my wing, that wasn't bad landing at all.
Good. Actually, I've just noticed I got peppered wing, but I think it is. I don't think it, yeah, there's pepper in there. But it's not particularly badly damaged.
They don't let you jump out of the aircraft on this server, do you, to look around?
Don't think I've tried it. You'll probably jump out if you're damaged in your aircraft and bail out. You must be able to do that.
Yeah, but you can't do like an F2 to skim around the external.
Oh no. Right.
That's a shame.
Right,
I can't see how bad.
go down.
Are you coming in straight, or have you gone round?
I've gone round and bounced badly.
Oh yeah, just saw the tail end of that.
Taxiing on the grass is a different ball game from taxiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smoking quite well there.
Yeah, it's it wasn't a bad flight back, considering that's the first time I've had that sort of damage where your prop pitch goes mental.
Yeah, and the white is must be. I'm assuming it's a wing tank, fuel tank or something. Cause
Right.
it's not. Otherwise, if you water, you'd have burned out a while back, I think. So,
Yeah, and of course the fuel is inoperable, so you can't tell that you're losing fuel.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably have to leave it there rather than going up and round again, especially if there's not much to shoot at in the first place.
Yeah. So I'll find it really frustrating anyway that I get someone and I'm going for them and then we make a turn and I completely lose them. I've got no idea where they are. I look all over and I can't find them. Try to guess where they're going to be, climb, whatever, can't find them.
Get a tryout on something like an Oculus Rift, just to see how much of a difference it makes to your awareness whilst you're flying around.
Yeah, it'd be nice, I suppose. The only thing is, if it's good, I'd want it, wouldn't I?
Well, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to do my sign off and then I'll come back on private.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to quit DCS.
So, a big thank